Welcome back to Whatever We Want. I'm Cam.
I'm Sam.
And we're going to do part 2 of our question and answers.
Answering more of your requests for nudes and once again denying them all.
You cannot see my titties,
You
no.
cannot see my bum. No, sorry, not going to show it to you.
I don't want to do that.
I didn't consent to being asked that question even.
No.
So.
No, I mean, what's wrong with you?
All right, let's get started. First question. What have you been up to lately?
What have I been up to lately? Well, the most recent thing I've been up to, I've been watching more anime.
Cool.
I downloaded Crunchyroll again.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I just started Tower of God.
I was listening to you watch that the other day. It was a lot.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really neat. It's got this really neat idea, and it's cool fights and stuff. I just downloaded this. Game's been out for years, but they just got a mobile port. This game called Slay the Spire, which has been so much fun.
Awesome.
Like, so much fun.
Good for you.
But what have you been up to?
Getting money. That's what I've been up to.
Next question.
Dernier magasin où tu étais?
Bless you. But let's translate it.
Let's do it. But Frampt. What are some things that make you really happy?
Sam.
Oh my god, no, stop. Me?
Yeah.
Do you mean it?
Something that yes, of course I mean that.
Do you mean it?
Yes, of course I mean that.
Give me some
Things that make me genuinely really happy. Like I gotta wonder. Like I know this is part of the first answer, but like I realized like how much I genuinely really enjoy watching anime and how much of it like fuels my creativeness. And it's like I'll watch a lot of, because you watch a lot of live action TV shows.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
like when we watch TV together, typically it's not something animated, which is fine. But like I realized that like while I'm watching live action TV shows, it's like fun and good, but it's not like it's not fueling that fire for me, you know? What about you?
Honestly, like, because I've mentioned on like our other things, streams and podcasts and whatnot, I've been getting into watching SNL on the reg. Like I make it a thing to like watch SNL every Saturday night. And I just really like good comedy, man.
Yeah.
Like I love a well-constructed joke. I love like Colin Jost and Michael Che are like probably like top 5 Weekend Update hosts of all time, and like Weekend Update is basically just a stand-up bit. Like it's a good newscast. It's not sketch. Like the rest of SNL is like sketch comedy, which is a different beast. But Weekend Update is basically stand-up.
Sure. I mean, like I said you, and you didn't like.
Well, I mean that's. I'm sorry. I did mean to start off. I did mean just to reciprocate and start off and say you, and then I jumped into talking about me, and that's the kind of person that I am. I think we answered this one. What's your favorite flavor of candy? Did we say that?
I don't know if we
time?
did.
It's blue raspberry for me.
Yeah, blue raspberry is good. I mean, okay, can we morph this question into like what's your favorite artificial color flavor in terms of like drinks and hard candies and like popsicles?
Sure, why not?
You know, for me, it's usually purple.
Okay.
Love me
so
some
like
grape flavor.
Yeah.
Grape, quote unquote grape.
Grape.
What the fuck is a blue raspberry?
Sugar, water, purple.
Blue raspberry. Blue raspberry is not a thing. There's no real blue
there's
raspberry.
There's no such thing as, at least grapes are real.
I'm not a fan of lemon, but I will fuck up a lemon lime.
Okay.
Do love me some lemon lime.
Okay.
Top is either grape or cherry.
Cool.
To be honest.
Yeah, red.
Actually, total side note. Have you had a chubby soda in recent days?
No, and you know what? I haven't seen them. Like when I worked at a grocery store, every once in a while I would look for them.
And they're not there anymore.
They don't exist anymore.
That's so weird.
And I used to always want kids at my school, like you knew that kid's mom loved them if they got chubby soda in their lunch. And I never got chubby soda in my lunch.
Chubby soda is like getting a small triple. Like, you know what I mean? Like you really shouldn't.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't be drinking this.
But no, you don't see them anymore.
Well, I can't imagine. Maybe because so many kids died of cardiac
for you.
arrest.
Here's a good one. Do you think that media, film, television, games, needs to be inherently enjoyable? Enjoyable and good are not the same thing. Think Pathologic, for an example, with video games.
Thank you, Sachi.
Our friend Sachi loves Pathologic and wants us to play it.
Yes, and we are going to play
streams.
it. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But, okay, so to condense this question does media have to be
inherently enjoyable? I think what she's getting at is that, like, Pathologic is a game that tends to, you know, like make you feel uneasy.
Yeah,
like it gives its players an uncomfortable feeling.
It invokes what you could describe as negative emotions.
As opposed to like Wreck-It Ralph, which is like, yeah, there's conflict and like not good feelings 100% of the way through, because what media does, but like it is ultimately trying to make you feel good.
I'd say no then. Good media does not have to be inherently enjoyable. Look at things like horror movies, or like you said, or thrillers, or The Office. Like, you know, like sorry.
You know, Jaws, House of Wax.
But no, I'm serious.
The Incredibles.
No, let me expunge on that point. The Office is cringe humor, and that makes me feel extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I watch it.
Yeah.
Because it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's sometimes not feeling like comfortable can be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Really, in my opinion, like, not to get hoity-toity, this is my BA talking, really good theater will challenge how you think. And really good theater will make you uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
And that goes for TV, movies, video games, whatever.
Yeah.
So if it can invoke, like The Last of Us 2 is a good example.
Yeah.
No one felt good at the end of The Last of Us 2.
No.
What a fucking horrible thing that happened to these characters.
Yeah.
But you learned something.
Yeah.
And it was an evocative experience because of that.
Yeah. And if I can just like expand on that a little bit more. So like you say that you call The Office cringe humor. I kind of like love cringe humor.
Yeah.
Like I love watching a character do something and you just know that they're going down the wrong path and you're like, oh my god, don't do it. Oh my god, they're doing it. Oh my god, it's so much worse than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Car crash.
Yeah. See, I enjoy that kind of thing. And some people can watch a horror movie and watch human beings go through some of the worst situations imaginable and get a sense of enjoyment out of that. The term enjoyable is different for everybody.
Subjective.
So
Totally.
I would say that yes, I think the media does have to be inherently enjoyable, but what enjoyable looks like is allowed to look different depending on the person.
Yeah, that's a bit more of a nuanced answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you for that question.
Yeah.
Sachi or whoever.
This is a good one, and it's from our pal Dan from Eyebrow Cinema.
Oh, hey, Dan.
In terms of the podcast, do you do a lot of prep before recording? What does that look like? Also, how extensive is the editing once the cast has been recorded?
No.
Well, right now, no, because the only podcast that we have going right now is just a conversational one where we just show up and open our mouths and just rip shit.
Well, we used to, back when we were first doing the CSP, like episodes like 20 to 30, because we were still green.
Yes.
We were really trying to find ways to keep conversations going. And I and you would bring like lists of like anecdotes or topics or observations that we had
like
that
the
would
week
generate
before.
discussion.
Yeah.
But to be perfectly honest with you, that didn't always work. And I kind of found it to be a fruitless effort.
Yeah.
And I thought that the conversation generated felt more natural and more interesting based on just what gets striked up.
Yeah.
You know?
Just
So,
like allow things to come to your mind.
a lot of the times with the CSP, and you've noticed in recent episodes, that we'll start off with a question.
Yeah.
Sam or Cam, like, what do you think of this? Or have you heard of this? What the, you know, like, because, not to get into our whole philosophy or anything, but I feel like Dan would be interested in this. But our whole thing is like conversational lubrication, right? I call it getting the ball rolling. Because once you get the ball rolling, it's not going to stop. Unless someone says something fucking awkward or like, you know, wall up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Which like has happened, but like hasn't happened recently.
The shade of it all. He's talking about me.
No, I've believe you me, I edit the pod. I edited 78 episodes of this pod. No, 74 episodes of this podcast. Trust me, I'm no angel. But in terms of editing, once the things are recorded, it's really simple because we have a still image. But yeah, so because it's a still image, all we have to do is just put the our ads up at the front, put the intro at the front, fade in the image, away you go, edit in the outro, and there you go. And then editing from there, and Sam, you edit the podcast now, so you can echo this sentiment, is just like cutting out long pauses, cutting out ums and ahs, because like you and I both do this thing where like if we get particularly stuck, we'll just be like and like you can cut that out.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not going to affect the conversation.
Yeah, because we eventually get to the point.
Yeah.
So just cut to the part where you get to the point.
Exactly. It's all about pacing at that point. And then there's sometimes when like I'll listen to be like, oh, Cameron, well, that wasn't funny, and like cut that out.
Yeah,
or like, you know, like it's just.
Or sometimes I just don't like the way Cameron was talking to me at one point, so I cut it.
Yeah, because you have the power to do that now.
I have the power to do that.
How does it feel?
Feels great.
So thank you, Dan. Subscribe to Eyebrow Cinema.
Yeah, do it. If you love video essays about film, which like, why are you watching this channel if you don't? That's
if you
like
love
part of our thing.
Hearing a really smart guy
Yeah.
talk about something he's very knowledgeable about and
Yeah.
passionate about,
Yeah.
and also don't feel like he's being condescending,
100%.
Eyebrow Cinema.
There you go.
Link to the description.
You're planning a nice dinner party, but could only invite 2 people. Who would you invite?
Ooh, that's a question.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're excluding like personal friends. Like we want to
Yeah.
want to make this like celebrities.
Yeah, sure.
Dead or
Let's
alive.
Make this, let's make this the dead or alive question.
Fun. I gotta wonder. A big thing about the dinner party is inviting people who are gonna gel.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have.
Kind of have to
I know
cast
this is a
the room
theoretical.
a little bit.
This is a theoretical, and it doesn't fucking matter. But like, one of them would definitely be. I don't want to say okay. One set of dinner parties would be Reggie Fils-Aimé, the ex-president of Nintendo of America, because I think that guy's fascinating. And then someone who is dead would be Satoru Iwata, the ex-Japanese president of Nintendo of Japan.
That would
Because
be a good night.
I feel like those two would have a lot to say
Yeah.
about video games, and because okay, the reason why, and I'll that'll be my answer. Fuck it.
Yeah.
The reason why is because Reggie is like a dad who got into video games and then learned about the games business and took it by that fucking neck and like shaped it into something really good. He saved Nintendo, really, in a lot of ways. Satoru Iwata was a gamer who became the president of Nintendo. So those two's perspective on business, in being part of the same business, I bet is so different, but alike in a lot of ways. And I think that would just be a really fascinating conversation. Oh my god, I talked to them for hours.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also, like, I mean, like, that's just you.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm wearing my Nintendo New
shirt
York
right
shirt
now.
today.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah. Muhammad Ali is definitely one for me.
good one.
I
That's
think-
a good one.
Yeah, he's definitely, just like his quotations alone have been very influential in my life. His one quote has been a motto of mine for a while, which is I know where I'm going and I know the truth and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. So he's just been very influential as far as much as a public figure can influence you. He's been influential to me. So I'd love to meet him. I want a woman, and I want a woman of color.
I mean, you love Issa Rae.
Yeah. Or Lena Waithe.
That would be a dinner party.
Or Audre Lorde. I love Audre Lorde.
Muhammad Ali and Issa Rae. That would be awesome.
That would be the chemistry, like you say. Like I kind of want to cast the room, so the chemistry would be off there. I think, because I think we would both just be like freaking out over Muhammad Ali. I want somebody. Yeah, no, I want like a. I think I'll go with Muhammad Ali and Audre Lorde, and just like let them. Oh my God! Or James Baldwin. Oh shit. Oh no.
Yeah, but he's a man.
You know what?
What?
2 people for dinner and I'm trying to cast the room. I would have James Baldwin and Maya Angelou. Yeah.
What? That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That would be a very intelligent conversation.
And I mean, like, they've had conversations before and it's been recorded. They're on YouTube. They're brilliant. They're smart. A screen cap from one of them is currently the cover photo for my Twitter page right now. Those are 2 people whose thoughts I really, really respect. And I know that they can hold the company. I know that they can hold each other's company really well. So it would make for a really good dinner night.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's my answer.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Let's do one more question.
PP.
Poo-poo.
Qui est pour les nudes?
I wonder what he said.
What crazy activities do you dream of trying someday?
Ooh, that's a good one. Honestly, this is probably a little out of character for me. I've always wanted to learn how to box.
Okay.
Like boxing.
You know what? I do too, kind of.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
And like me and buddy Brad talk about all the time, like in post-pandemic, like we might look into like working out at a boxing gym.
Yeah.
Because it would be fun. Because boxing is a great way to get in shape. You learn how to fight.
Yeah.
And like, okay, the thing with martial arts, and boxing is a martial art, you sort of take upon this agreement that if you're going to learn how to fight, you shouldn't ever get in fights.
Yes.
Because now you can actually genuinely hurt someone.
Yeah.
Right? Or yourself even, if
Yeah,
you're not
really
careful.
badly.
But I think that boxing is such a fascinating skill. Like my favorite manga is Hajime no Ippo. And as you know, and maybe, I don't know if the CSP crowd knows, but like, I love combat sports. I really enjoy watching boxing and the UFC and, you know, Pride when it was a
MMA and
thing, and
stuff,
MMA
yeah.
and all that. And I think the technique behind learning how to fight is so fascinating because it's a lot of discipline and a lot of intricate knowledge of of form and different things like that. So I would really love to learn how to box. That'd be cool as hell.
That's a really good answer.
Thank you.
I mean, like, I said that I would bring Muhammad Ali to a dinner, so, like, obviously I respect the art of boxing. And like, kind of did, especially when my parents got divorced, I wanted to learn how to box really badly.
Yeah.
As, like, an outlet.
So you could beat up all the haters.
Meet up all the haters, meeting my parents. But I would love to try parasailing, I think. I'm terrified of heights, but seeing as you're tethered to something, it might not be so bad, and you're above water, so, like, it's a little less scary.
Yeah, worst comes to, oh, you're also, like, the people who drive the boats for parasailing do that, like, 40 times a day.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna be fine.
I mean, like, the people who do bungee jumping do it, like, 40 times a day, but, and still, bungee jumping is, like, not on my list of things.
No, I would not want to go bungee jumping.
No, not interested. But I think parasailing, you get a great view. You know, it is leisurely. Like, once you're up there, you're just hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from up as high as you go for parasailing. If you were to fall directly from that height, it would be like hitting cement. But I don't tell myself that. I just tell myself it's fine. There's water down below.
Right.
If you fall, you're going to land in water and be okay. So,
yeah. Mind games. No. Placebos.
Yeah,
there
placebos was to get you up there.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally.
But yeah, I would love to do that. I think that would be really
Great
cool.
question.
Yeah.
Great question. And thank you guys so much for submitting questions.
Yeah.
Our Ask FM is still up, so if you want to ask us more questions, we'll do another video.
And
if you enjoy, or if you want to ask us questions and have it not be anonymous, feel free to comment in the comment section. And also give us some ideas for whatever we want. What do you want to see us do on camera?
Yeah. What do you want to see us do? We'll do anything.
You have no idea.
You have no idea.
Anything.
What I will do on camera.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody. Have a good week.